Hey guys, and welcome back to another lesson with me. So what we're basically doing is I'm going over a lot of the things that you have been learning literally since you started learning Afrikaans. Afrikaans, you learn the same things, same principles. The only thing that happens is we just keep adding on information to the information you already know. So today we're going to be focusing on Intensiewe Vorm, right? Which is intensive form, if I had to directly translate it into English. Intensive form. And it's exactly what it says it is. It's intensifying a word so that you are able to express yourself accordingly. It's great that we have words like these in Afrikaans because it just makes expressing yourself so much fun. So before I get into it, I just want to break down the words so that we can also work on pronunciation of words. So, intensiewe vorm. Remember, W makes a V sound. So, intensiewe vorm. Intensive form. What is intensive form? So, dit is byvoeglike naamwoorde waarmee nog meer gevoel oorgedra word. Dit is byvoeglike naamwoorde waarmee nog meer gevoel oorgedra word. So it is adjectives. Byvoeglike naamwoorde is adjectives. So it is describing words. Remember, intensive form. You can't intensify words that don't describe anything. What are you going to describe? Are you going to intensify sun? How do you intensify the word sun? Remember, we intensify words so that we're able to express ourselves accordingly. Instead of screaming that I'm angry, I could just go, listen, I'm really mad. In Afrikaans it sounds better. But yeah, so it's adjectives where more feeling gets carried over with the word. Oorgedra means carry over and gevoel means feel. So these are words where you have, or adjectives with more feeling. So it's adjectives, but it's intensified adjectives. So it's like adjectives on steroids. Dit word gebruik om, this is my bad, think of it as a typo. Dit word gebruik om te sê iets is baie soos wat ons bedoel. Baie, B is in capital because I'm trying to place emphasis on what exactly we are doing when we talk about intensiewe vorm. So dit word gebruik om te sê iets is baie. It gets used to say something is very much like what we are trying to describe. Alright, so let's look at a few examples and then I just want us to backtrack again into the actual definition of what intensiewe vorm is so that you can get a better grasp of what exactly we're talking about. Now, before I go on to the examples, bear in mind that some of these words, A, don't exist in English, and B, it's an exaggeration. So it's putting two words that if I had to directly translate it, wouldn't necessarily make sense together, but it makes sense in Afrikaans. I think let's just go with that. So, ons eerste woord is smoor kwaad. Smoor means to suffocate. Angry, kwaad means angry. So we suffocate angry. So if you can be angry, jy kan kwaad wees, of jy kan smoor kwaad wees. So that's another level of angry. You can be dead, or you can be moors dood. Jy kan dood wees, of jy kan moors dood wees. I don't know how you can be deader than dead, but that's what moors dood means. It's like you're finished. I don't know. Dan het ons doel leeg, which means crazy empty, if we had to directly translate it. So leeg on its own means empty. So each of these words, remember, you can't just, like I said, we're looking at adjectives. So let's point out the adjectives in each of these words. Kwaad is an adjective. Dood, leeg, empty. Glad, which means smooth or slippery. Rooi, red. As well as that, neat, new, and yeah, I'll skip that one as well. So all these words, when we're exaggerating them, we're basically just adding an Afrikaans word to them in order to intensify the word. Smoor kwaad, I said moer stoot, dol, leer, seep, glad. So seep means soap and glad means smooth, but can also mean slippery. So you're as slippery as soap, basically. Bloed, rooi, blood, red. I think that's a really, really simple one out of all of them. Asphalt, ashy, okay? When you're asphalt, you ashy, you're dry, you really dry. But asphalt is like an exaggerate, like you are dry, okay? Splinter new, brand new, like fresh out the box, new. And then I'll leave this one out because it doesn't fit with these ones. But yeah, so one said smoor kwaad, suffocate angry. If you had to say I'm suffocatingly angry, I mean, in a sense it would make sense, but how many people have you ever heard say I'm suffocatingly angry when they're angry? But you'll hear a lot of Afrikaans speaking people, Afrikaners, say ek is smoor kwaad. Yo, jy's moer stoot. Jy's dolleeg. Jy's seepglad. You can call someone seepglad, as in, you know, you real slippery, like you tricky. And bloedrooi, blood red. I feel like that's self-explanatory. I mean, can you get any redder than blood red? Asphalt, ashy. Asphalt, probably one of my most favorite Afrikaans words. I don't know why, it just feels nice on my tongue. Dan het ons splinter niet. So let's just trace back to what intensiewe vorm is. So it's an adjective where we carry over a bit more feeling into the word, and it is used so that we are able to say that something is very much what we mean. You know, I can tell you I'm happy, but then I can be like, I'm really happy, you know? Like I'm exaggerating and I'm trying to get you to understand how happy I really am. I don't know how to do this in English, but I'm hoping that me translating some of these in Afrikaans really did help you. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this explanation met intensiewe vorm. If you see me again next time, it'll probably be us breaking it down and doing exercises with the words. Shout out. Bye guys, see you again next time.